Back in the workshop now. I'm making some changes to the beehive right now. What I've done is I've put feet on this so that it would more easily, obviously, stand. Essentially, just added to the outside of the frame here, so it won't tip over and all this. Now, this glass in here is for my convenience, not for the bees. I'm going to put a cover over it since it should stay covered most of the time, probably all the time when I'm not using it or when people aren't. It's to see in and see what they're doing. It's kind of a busybody on my part and parts of those around. So the hive is nearly ready, and what we've done here, I've taken the bottom screen out, made some changes to it, but what we've done here is made what the top bars are. The top bars are pieces of wood that are inch and, let's see, I forget what size they actually were. Inch and 3/8. And these inch and 3/8 bars just line up like this. Actually, we're looking at the top view here, and I've marked these with arrows. I marked these with arrows so that they would always go in and out the same way. When you take them out to inspect them, you take them out and you look at them, but you want to put them back exactly the way they were. What this is where the bees build their comb. This is a 45-degree angle basically here. It's centered on the piece of wood. It's also beveled here to fit the edges of the hive, so that it won't slide back and forth. It's pretty close. It's not perfect, but it's pretty close. So I made a bunch of these, and again, the ends will define the size of the hive. Now I've got my screen. Screen is way too all glued up. We'll add extra glue on this. I decided I needed a smooth surface on both sides. That's actually the bottom. This is going to be the inside. You're going to get that all cleaned off. And this will go basically here. On the bottom here. I haven't decided yet whether I'm going to unbevel that or not. Mainly I just want to make sure that once this is in place, that it won't gap out and leave space for the bees to wander out to a gap here. This is 1/8 inch screen, by the way. It's basically what they say is that this typically may not need to be closed during the winter, but I'm going to make it so that it could be closed if I needed to have it closed. Because this seems to me like a whole lot of ventilation, maybe much more than I would want. But the main thing is you don't want to build up moisture in the hive. Well, the main thing. I'm not like an expert. I'm just guessing. Or things I've read. I've still got more reading to do. It's all new to me. I don't know what I'm doing, but it's all fun too. Once I get that, I'm going to put in a little retainer here to hold this shelf in, but I'm still working on that feature there and see how that's going to go. But that's the key there. So in a nutshell, so as I said, this is going to have a lid over this, and it will also be openable and closable, because bees like it dark. They don't want us. They don't want all these busybody people peeking in there, looking in there. And but I will anyway. So I'm getting pretty close. I just need to make the top, and the top is going to be my next project. In any case, that'll be the next video.